We were just doing regular buttonholes with the automatic buttonhole foot. This foot plugs in, we attach it, we set our length, and it just does it. But this time, I want to show you what it takes to make a corded buttonhole. A lot of fabrics that are stretchy or really, really heavy, like on a wool coat, they cord the buttonholes. Now, once you put cording in, it's stitched underneath the satin stitch, but it gives it some foundation, even makes the satin stitch look a little bit more raised. Very professional looking. So let me show you how you attach it to this foot, and then I'll put the foot on the machine. So on the back of the foot, you do notice there's some little guides here, little tongues sticking out the back. So just take some cord and fold it in half, find the center point, and then just hook it around the back end. And then you bring it up in front of the two parts right here. Here we go, on the front of the foot. And you'll see that they are resting exactly where the buttonhole is going to travel. So as it travels up, it'll catch the cord underneath the stitching and it'll be perfect. So what I am going to do is I'm going to release this cord, put the foot on the machine, and then reload the cord in, just since I can't hold it all at once. So the foot goes on. We should have the little red marker should be on the front. We're going to plug it in. I was doing a 17mm buttonhole because that was what I measured up here for my button. And then I'm going to put my cord, find my halfway point, reach behind my foot, hook it into the little tongue back here, and then hook it up into the front part of the foot. So once the foot actually is lowered onto the fabric, everybody will stay in position. So I'm bringing the little red arrow to the starting point of the foot and lowering it down. There we go. So as we start to stitch, I'm going to just hold on to this thread just a little bit, and we'll stitch all the way back. And then as it stitches over the cord, then we will have our corded buttonhole. Then at the end, I'll show you what we do to get this to all work out. So it just stitches. I don't know why I'm holding it, but I tend to. It's really just being held in place. There's that final cut. And let's take a look at what a corded buttonhole looks like. Unhook it from the back of the machine. I'm going to cut the little first thread here. Now, at this point, you can take a hold of the cord. Now, if one of these stitched in, you can always usually pull the other one. But you're pulling the little link from in the back here and pulling it so it tucks in to the top of the buttonhole. And then you just cut these nice and close. You could put them on a needle and feed them down through the fabric, but to tell you the truth, most of the time I just cut them and then give them a little tug and they'll just disappear. And see, it really gives this buttonhole a little bit more life than just the regular buttonholes. It's almost like they were stabilized from the top and now they're not sunk down into the fabric, they're actually raised on top of it. But that is how easy it is to do a corded buttonhole.